But first, let's turn things over to Heidi Stang for today's City by City.
Thanks, Ryan. The food shelf in Moose Lake is looking for more volunteers, and the food distribution program in Red Cliff received a new truck. All that and more as we take you around the Northland, city by city. We start in Wisconsin, where the DNR is still looking for reports of bear dens this winter. The Black Bear Litter and Diet Survey is now in its third year of data collection. This study will be This study will help the state create estimates of black bear reproductive rates within different bear management zones. Researchers also hope to investigate a connection between the consumption of human food and bear reproduction, as diet can affect cub survival rates. You're encouraged to report as much information about a den as possible without disturbing it. We'll have a link to submit your findings on our website. Next, we head to Moose Lake, where the food shelf is looking for volunteers. They need people to help with distribution, housekeeping, and become board of directors members. Distribution help is needed on Friday mornings, and housekeeping is only 1 hour of time every 3 weeks. The food shelf is located in the basement of Joe Jitters and is an all-volunteer organization. For those interested in volunteering, we'll have contact information on our website. And we wrap up in Red Cliff, where local agencies recently received a new tool. Family and Human Services and the Red Cliff Food Distribution Program received a refrigerated van from the Hunger Task Force. The truck was loaded with healthy food. Hunger Task Force is based in Milwaukee and works to prevent hunger and malnutrition across the state. Local leaders say this donation marks another step toward food sovereignty in the area. And as always, if there's something going on in your neighborhood that you think we should know about, send us an email to citybycity@northernnewsnow.com, and it might be featured as we take you around the Northland, city by city.